Hey, this is Jared Muntz, founder of collegerecruitingwebsite.com and host of College Recruiting TV, the show that brings you recruiting news, recruiting tips, and other random things we think you should know. Good news, officials at Harvard and Princeton recently announced that they would be returning to offering early admissions for prospective students. Whew, now you can breathe a sigh of relief. Both Ivy League schools removed the early admissions process in 2006. Each expected more schools to follow suit, but only the University of Virginia did. I guess after the smart folks at Harvard realized it wasn't working, they decided to change back. You live and you learn. How do you like them apples? A lot of talk lately about the Oregon Ducks and the $25,000 they paid Will Lyles of a recruiting service in Texas for scouting purposes. The recruiting service, Houston-based Complete Scouting Service, is not your typical recruiting service in the sense that the athlete pays the recruiting service and they help them in the recruiting process. This type of recruiting service, the college pays for, and the recruiting service provides scouting and scouting reports. Now you would think, why would the Oregon football team need to pay anyone for scouting services when they have their own coaches? The reason being, in 2006, the NCAA implemented a new bylaw, Bylaw 13.1.8.9.4, which prevents any football coaches from attending independent football camps or combine events showcasing prospective student athletes at any location at any time. Football coaches can only scout players at high school games and practices, so you can see how scheduling can be an issue if the college season is the same time as the high school season, which it usually is. Hence, the need for a recruiting service like Complete Scouting Services. The NCAA is looking into this because they believe it is more than a coincidence that Leish Seastrunk, a highly ranked recruit coming out of Texas in 2010, is now the current Oregon freshman running back. Apparently, Mr. Lyles had a bit of a mentoring relationship with Seastrunk, and the NCAA believes a $25,000 check is a bit above market value for his services. To put things in perspective, most college football teams pay for recruiting services. For example, the Seattle Times is reporting that the University of Washington pays just less than $40,000 a year for recruiting services. But that is spread out over 9 different companies. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. It's trivia time. Can you guess how many fans attended NCAA football games in 2010? The answer is 49.5 million. That broke a record. Can you imagine playing in front of just 0.001% of that? Dream big. Thanks for watching this episode of College Recruiting TV. Post a comment, rate, and share this video if you like it. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm Jared Muntz from collegerecruitingwebsite.com. And until next time, remember, if you believe in it and back that up with hard work, anything in life is possible.